Hello, and welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real-life American English. Today we're going to learn some confusing pronunciation and a great expression. So let's get started. First, we're looking at these two words, often and soften. With both words, the T is silent. Kind of. Let's take a closer look. First, let's talk about soften. Soften is a verb. It means to make something soft. And with the word soft, we pronounce the T, soft. But with soften, we do not pronounce the T. Never pronounce the T in the word soften. With the verb soften, the T is always silent. Now let's look at the expression soften the blow. What does it mean to soften the blow? Well, first let's talk about blow. This is not the verb blow. This is the noun blow. The noun blow means a hit. A blow is a hit. So if I say soften the blow, that means to make the hit softer. But what are we talking about? What is the hit? Well, when you give someone bad news, you want to soften the blow. You want to do something or say something to make the bad news not so bad. To make it less. To make it less harsh. What is harsh? Example, if I break up with someone and I say, I'm breaking up with you, it's over, that's it. Well, that's harsh. You need to soften the blow and say something nice so it's not so harsh. You want to make it softer. That's when we use the expression soften the blow. Let's hear some examples of the expression soften the blow.
We should do it someplace fun to soften the blow.
I text before calling if you don't need to soften the blow.
I need to soften the blow to the NRA before we go public.
A suit should help soften the blow.
I thought it would soften the blow.
That'd have been a good time for you to soften the blow. Did I soften the blow too much?
Example, he broke up with her. But to soften the blow, he took her to her favorite restaurant. To make it less harsh, he took her to her favorite restaurant. To soften the blow. The blow, the bad news, he's breaking up with her. But he took her to her favorite restaurant to make it less harsh, to soften the blow. But it didn't really work. She's really upset. It didn't soften the blow. So, example, he broke up with her. He ended their relationship. That's the phrasal verb break up in the past, broke up. He broke up with her. He ended their relationship. But he wanted to soften the blow, so he took her to her favorite restaurant. Let's practice. Why did he take her to her favorite restaurant? Did he want to soften the blow? That's right. He wanted to soften the blow because he broke up with her. And what do you think? Did it work? Did it soften the blow? That's right. It didn't soften the blow. It didn't work. She got upset. It didn't make the situation better. It didn't soften the blow. Another example. This is fabric softener. Remember, the T is silent. I cannot say softener. It's softener. This is fabric softener. You put it in your laundry when you wash your clothes to make the fabric softer. It softens the fabric. That's why we call it fabric softener. I don't use fabric softener when I do laundry. What about you? Do you use fabric softener when you do laundry? Very good. Now let's talk about this confusing word. Is it often or is it often? Well, people say it both ways. I prefer to pronounce it with the silent T. I don't pronounce the T. I say often. I speak English very often. You can say often, and some people do, so both pronunciations are correct. You can say often or often. It's up to you. It's your decision. I prefer often. Example, I speak English very often. Every day. What about you? Do you practice your English very often? Very good. So we see these two words, often and often. Remember, the first word, often or often, both pronunciations are correct. But the second word, soften, never pronounce the T. It's always silent. So we see the pronunciation of T is very confusing. So keep watching to practice with all the different pronunciations of the letter T, because it's very confusing. Today we're learning different pronunciations of the letter T. The first one we see is this one. We see T-I-E or T-I-A. It makes the sound sh, sh, like shoe and shirt. The soft sound sh, sh. Examples, patient and initial. With patient, we see T-I-E, making the sh sound. Patient. The first syllable is a long A, like day and pay, pay, and shin. The second syllable is a closed sound. Sh, sh, shin. Patient. Patient can be an adjective. You need to be patient. Or a patient can be a person in a hospital or a doctor's office. A patient. And this word, initial or initials, more than one. We see T-I-A together, so the T is pronounced sh, sh. Initial. Initial. My initials are KRL for Kevin Richard Liddell. These are my initials. Let's practice. Is he a patient in the hospital? That's right. He's a patient in the hospital. Let's practice. My initials are KRL. What are your initials? Very good. Let's test what we've learned. You see a new word. You see T-I-A. How do we pronounce it? That's right. Shh, shh. So how do we pronounce this word? That's right. Initiate. In the present, initiate. In the past, initiated. The second T is between vowels, so we pronounce it like a fast D. Initiated. Initiated. It means started. Example. Who started the fight? Who initiated the fight? The boy. The boy initiated the fight. Let's practice. Who initiated the fight? That's right. The boy initiated the fight. He started it. Let's test what we've learned. We see this word. How do we pronounce it? Well, you see T-I-E in the second syllable. You know the T is pronounced sh, sh. So this word is patience. That's right. Patience is the noun. To be patient. Patient is the adjective, and patience is the noun. So you need a lot of patience to learn a second language. Let's practice. Do you need a lot of patience to learn a second language? That's right. You need a lot of patience to learn a second language. Now let's learn another pronunciation of T. When I see words like this with TU plus a vowel, like TUE or TUA, as the second or third syllable, the T is pronounced ch-ch, like chicken and change. Ch-ch. So pronunciation, statue. Statue. For the first vowel, we use the short A like black cat. Sta. Then we use the ch sound. Statch. Statue. For the second syllable, we use the long oo like boot and moon. Oo. Together, statue. This is the Statue of Liberty. And we see that T in liberty is between vowels, so it's pronounced like a fast D. Liberty. Liberty. Not liberty, but liberty. The Statue of Liberty. And the second word, we see T-U-A as a second syllable. So the T is pronounced ch-ch. Actual. Actual means real. And you can say actually. Actually means really. In reality. Actually. Or actual. This is an actual diamond. It's not a fake diamond, it's real. So I can say it's an actual diamond. Let's practice. What statue is this? Is this the Statue of Liberty? That's right, this is the Statue of Liberty. And this diamond, is it real? Is it an actual diamond or is it fake? That's right, it's an actual diamond. Let's practice what we've learned. What's the pronunciation for this word? We see the T as a second syllable with T-U-A. So we pronounce it with the ch sound. It's pronounced situ. Situation. One situation or two situations. So the second syllable is the long oo like boot and moon. Situ. Situation. We have two vowels together, the oo and the a. We need to link these vowels with the sound w, w, like the W sound. Together. Situation. Situation. Example, you need to practice English in all different kinds of situations. Let's practice. Do you need to practice English in all different types of situations? That's right, you need to practice English in all different types of situations. Let's test what we've learned. You see a new word. What's the pronunciation? You see T-U-E as the second syllable. So the T is pronounced ch, like chicken. So what's the pronunciation? That's right, virtue. What is a virtue? A virtue is a morally good quality. Example, patience. Patience is a virtue. It's a morally good quality to be patient. So I can say patience is a virtue. Virtue is countable, so I have to say a. Use the article a virtue. Patience is a virtue. What do you think? Do you think patience is a virtue? That's right. Patience is a virtue. Let's look at another situation where T is pronounced ch. These two words, nature and natural. We see the spelling pattern, T-U-R-E. In this spelling pattern, T is pronounced with the ch sound, like chicken. So we see the word nature. And the other word, natural, we see T-U-R plus a vowel, an A. Also in this pattern, the T is pronounced with the ch sound. So the word is natural. But first, let's focus on the first syllable in these two words. In the first word, we use the long A, like day and say. Nay, nature. Nature is the thing. The noun is nature. And the adjective, the description, is natural. The first syllable is pronounced with a short A, like black cat. Na, natch. Natural. Natural is the adjective. Now we look at these two words. We see a similar spelling pattern. So the pronunciation? That's right, it's ch. The first word, culture. And the second word, cultural. Also remember the first syllable is a short U, like cup and up. Make a relaxed sound. Culture. And cultural. Let's test what we've learned. Let's look at these two words. What's the pronunciation? What's the pronunciation of T? That's right, it's ch, because we see T-U-R-E, we pronounce the T as ch. And we see T-U-R-I in futuristic. Again, the T is pronounced with the ch sound. So the first word, future, and the second word is futuristic. Future is the noun and futuristic is the adjective. This is an image of the future, someone's imagination of what the future looks like. And if I describe this image, I can say it's futuristic. It's a futuristic image. It's an image of the future. Let's practice. Is this a futuristic image? That's right, it's a futuristic image. Is it an image of the future? That's right, it's an image of the future, or someone's imagination of the future. Another situation where T makes a ch sound is TR. When you have TR together in any situation, you can pronounce it ter, but usually we don't. We pronounce it ch plus the R sound, chur. Example, train, truck, tree, and travel. Remember, when you see TR, make the ch sound plus the R. It will help you pronounce the R correctly, so you don't say train or tri. Use the ch plus the R, the voiced R sound. Chur, train, truck, tree, and travel. Now let's talk about the pronunciation of T-I-O-N. Normally when you see T-I-O-N, the T is pronounced with a soft sh sound, like shoe and show. The soft sound sh. So we have shun. This is the most common pronunciation of T-I-O-N, but it's not the only one. So again, the most common is shun. Example, information, communication. So what is the other pronunciation of T-I-O-N? When T-I-O-N is after an S, then it's pronounced differently. It's pronounced with the ch sound, the hard ch sound like chicken and change. With words like this, question. It's not question, it's question. Use the hard ch sound because the tion is after an s. Let's see some other words. Let's test what we've learned. We see this word. How do we pronounce it? Is it suggestion or suggestion? That's right, it's suggestion because the tion is after an s. Make the hard ch sound like chicken. Suggestion. Let's look at the complete word. The first syllable is the short sound like cup and up. Sug. We have two G's and we're going to pronounce both of them. The first G is a hard g sound, sug. And the second G is the j sound, like juice and jump. Pronounce both. Suggestion. And tion, the T makes the ch sound. So together, suggestion. Put the stress on the second syllable. He made a suggestion. He made a good suggestion. Let's practice. Did he make a good suggestion? That's right, he made a good suggestion. Let's look at some other situations where T makes a ch sound. When you have a T before a Y in two separate words, and you link the pronunciation of the two words, you will hear the ch sound. For example, look at your room. At your is correct, or you can say at your. Look at your room. If I separate the words, the T is a stop T because it's after a vowel. Look at your room. But if I link the words and I'm talking faster, you can hear, look at your room. At your. Look at your room. It's a mess. You need to clean it. Let's practice. What do you say when you see your children's messy room? That's right. Look at your room. It's a mess. You need to clean it. Another example, get your stuff. If I separate, I can say get your stuff. But because I have a T before a Y making the Y sound, I can change the T to a ch sound like chicken and say get your stuff. Let's go. Get your stuff. Or with this example, I bought you a present. You can separate and say I bought you a present. I bought you a present. Or when I have T before the Y, I can make the ch sound. I bought you a present because it's your birthday. I bought you a present. You're welcome. Let's practice. It's my birthday. Did you buy me a present? Thank you so much. Now let's look at the pronunciation of these two words. We see that double T is in the middle, but it's not between vowels. Not technically. When you look at the letters in the word, the T, or the double T, is not between vowels, but phonetically it is. When you see TLE or TTLE, phonetically the T is between vowels. And for this reason, the T changes to a fast D in American pronunciation. That's why we do not say little, we say little. And we do not say bottle, we say bottle. So this is a little bottle. Again, this is a little bottle. It's very small. Let's practice. Is this a little bottle? That's right, this is a little bottle. Today we're practicing the American pronunciation of the letter T. Our first example is NT. When you see NT, a lot of times you don't hear the T. Example, center. Of course, you can say center. It's correct. But a lot of Americans will pronounce it center. Or this word, 20. You can say 20 or you can say 20. Most Americans will say 20. Wanted or wanted. It's more common to hear Americans say wanted. You have NT in the middle, the T is silent. Other examples, internet. Internet or internet. International. International or international. Example, the internet is international. It's not just in one country, it's all over the world. So I can say, the internet is international. Let's practice. Is the internet international? Very good. That's right. The internet is international. Remember, when you say the word internet, use the. Pronounce the with a long E. The internet. But this rule depends on stress. If you have a stress after the NT, if you have a stressed syllable after NT, then you have to pronounce the T. Example, intense. I put the stress after the NT, so I have to pronounce the T. I cannot say immense. No, it's intense. Or words like intensive, intoxicated. We have the stress after the NT. We pronounce the T like a pure T. T. Release the sound. Intoxicated. Integrity. The stress is after the NT in these words. So we pronounce the T as a pure T. Integrity. Again, pronunciation. Intense. Intensive. Intoxicated. Integrity. This man is intoxicated. It means he's drunk. He's intoxicated. Let's practice. Is he intoxicated? That's right, he sure is. He's intoxicated. Now let's talk about situations when the T is silent. The T is silent when it's between consonants. Examples, exactly. Christmas. We see the T is between consonants, so we don't pronounce it. You don't say exactly. Don't pronounce the T. Exactly. You go from the k sound to the l sound. Exactly. Or the word Christmas. We don't say Christmas. The T is between consonants, so it is silent. Link the sound s with the m. Christmas. And it's not only in single words. If you have two words together and you're linking the words, which we do, the T is also silent. Example, must be. If you separate the words and you pause between words, then you could say must be. But if you link the words, you pronounce it must be. The T is silent because it's between consonants. When you link the words, must be. Link the sounds s with a b. S, b. Together, must be. Example, he's old and she's young and pretty. Why is she with him? Well, it's obvious. He must be rich. Pronunciation, must be. He must be rich. Let's practice. Why is this girl with this man? He's very old. He's too old for her. That's right, he must be rich. Another example, just want. We see the T is between consonants, so it's silent. Link the sounds together. Just want. I just want to eat. I'm hungry. I just want to eat. Not just want, but just want. And we see the T in want is an NT, so we don't pronounce the T and we say wanna. I just want to eat. Want to or want to, you can pronounce it wanta or wanna. Both pronunciations are correct. I just want to eat. I'm hungry. I just want to eat. Let's practice. Are you hungry? Do you just want to eat? That's right. I'm hungry. I just want to eat. Or just saw. We see the T is between consonants, so don't pronounce it. It's silent. Just saw. You link the S with the S. Link them together. Just saw. They just saw a movie. They didn't see a movie a long time ago. They just saw a movie. Let's practice. Did they just see a movie? That's right. They just saw a movie. Or this example, just once. But you say there's an O in once. That's a vowel. But phonetically, it's not a vowel. Phonetically, it makes the sound w, like a W. Once. So phonetically, the T is between consonants. So it's silent. Link the sounds. Just once. There's no T. Just once. Example, they saw the movie just once. They didn't see the movie 2 times. They saw the movie 1 time. They just saw the movie once. Just once. They saw the movie just once. Let's practice. Did they see the movie 2 times or just once? That's right, they saw the movie just once. Or when we see the word don't. A lot of times the T in don't is silent. Examples, I don't know and I don't care. I don't know. If you link the sounds, I don't know. Link the N with the other N. I don't know. Here the T is between consonants, so we don't pronounce it. I don't know and I don't care. Again, with don't, the T is between consonants, so you don't hear it. You don't hear it. Example, I don't care. So, I don't know and I don't care. Let's practice. Do you know or do you care? That's right. I don't know and I don't care. And we have some words that have patterns. Letter patterns where the T is silent. Example, listen and fasten. You see S-T-E-N. With this spelling pattern, you can see the T is silent. Listen. We don't say listen, it's listen. And fasten. Example, fasten your seatbelt. Fasten is a verb, and the T is silent. You need to fasten your seatbelt. Let's practice. Do you need to fasten your seatbelt? Very good. We also see the silent T when you have the spelling pattern S-T-L-E. Like these words, whistle, castle, and hustle. The T is silent with the spelling pattern S-T-L-E. Example, this is a castle. Not a castle, but a castle. I would love to live in a castle. What about you? Would you like to live in a castle? Very good. And this is whistle. Whistle. I know how to whistle. Remember, with the verb know, use connectors how to. How to. Or pronunciation, howda, howda. Why do we say howda? Because the T is between vowels, phonetically. Howda. I know how to whistle. What about you? Do you know how to whistle? Very good. And now let's talk about these two words, soften and often. With both words, I don't pronounce the T. I say soften, and I say often. But sometimes you'll hear people say often, and it's not wrong. It's okay. People say both, often and often. I prefer often. Now the word soften, you can never say soften. It's always soften, and it means to make something soft. If you want to make your clothes soft, when you wash them in the washing machine, you can add fabric softener. Soften plus together, softener. I don't use fabric softener. What about you? Do you use fabric softener? Very good. So remember these two pronunciations of T. When you see NT in the middle between vowels, the T is often silent. But if the stress is after NT, then you have to pronounce the T like a pure T. Intensive. And when you see T between consonants, it's silent. Don't pronounce the T. If you link the sounds, do not pronounce the T. Examples, exactly and Christmas. Keep watching this video to see more examples and continue practicing with the pronunciations of the letter T. Today we're talking about the pronunciation of T. T has a lot of different pronunciations. First, let's look at this one. When T is at the beginning of a word, and after T you have a vowel, we use the pure T sound. Put your tongue up and release. T. Put your tongue up behind your teeth, not touching your teeth, just behind your teeth. Like this. T. And release. Examples. Tea, tie, table, and teacher. So the word starts with a T, and after T you have a vowel. Make the pure T sound. T. But what if the T is at the end of the word, and before T you have a vowel? Then we do a stop T. That means you put your tongue up in the T position, but you don't release. Example, wait, wait. I don't say wait. I don't release the T. It's a stop T. I stop the air. I stop the air with my tongue in the T position. Wait.
For obvious reasons, I couldn't wait for your permission.
Sir, Molly and I can't wait to try those restaurants you recommended.
That's right. I can't wait to see your face when this rookie takes first place in front of the entire town.
You can't ask me to wait for that.
It's happening now. Harvey is that hero.
You know, you don't always have to wait for me to come to you.
You're not going. You're going home. Where you wait for me to call and tell you what, if anything, we found.
Thought. Thought. At the end, the tongue goes up and makes a stop T. Not thought, but thought. Thought. Thought.
I thought you were going to bring your daughter to help you translate.
Oh, that's what I thought you said.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought you said. Yeah.
That's what I thought you said.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
And there was this moment when I was looking at her. And I don't know, I thought I could actually date this one.
Hot. Hot. Hot.
And, it was hot, and I got burnt.
Hey, you know it's kind of a hot day to be a raccoon.
I remember it was the first really hot day of spring.
You want a hot dog?
Sit. Sit. Not sit, but sit.
You sit there with a mass murderer. Ellen's gonna sit there.
Ellen?
They think that we'll just sit there and take it like good little boys.
And when you have a T at the end, a stop T, it makes the vowel shorter. Let's compare these two words. Play. There's no stop T. The vowel is longer. Play. There's no stop T, so the vowel is longer here. Play. Compared with plate. Plate. The stop T makes the vowel shorter. They're the same vowel, they're the long A. But the stop T at the end makes the long A a little shorter. Let's listen again. Play, play soccer, play, and plate. Plate. It's shorter.
I'm just gonna go get a plate. Go get a plate.
Miss Baker told me to bring you a plate.
Sweet potato pie.
Put that on the plate.
Let's play a game then.
Let's play a game, just me and you.
What?
Let's play a game.
We need a break. Let's play a game.
Other example, day, day, and date, date. So with date, we see the vowel is shorter because you have a stop T at the end.
I got bored one day, and I put everything on a bagel.
But now I'm sure the day won't come when you no longer need Batman.
Have a blessed day, and hey, may your luck come out just as good as mine.
Can we set up a date right now? Are you available next Thursday?
I've got a date with a pretty upset girlfriend.
At first, it seemed like I made a mistake, seeing how it was only my induction day and I was already getting yelled at.
Now let's practice with another sound. When you have T-E-N, T-O-N, or T-A-I-N at the end of the word, and the syllable is not stressed, the T makes a different sound. We have to make a stop T and link it to the N. Example, kitten. You can say kitten, but most people say kitten. You do the stop T, kit. You don't release, and then you fall to an N. Kitten. When you make the stop T, the tongue is up, almost in the N position, so you don't have to change much. Kitten. Kitten. But don't say kitten. I cannot pronounce these T's as a fast D. I cannot say kitten. It's kitten, or more commonly, kitten.
No, I want a kitten.
We'll get a kitten.
I do notice you have a kitten hidden in your purse. Were you hiding?
I feel weak as a kitten. God.
Other examples. These are mittens. Mittens, more commonly, mittens. Mittens. They're not gloves because they don't have fingers. They're called mittens.
I think I asked my mom for a pretty pair of mittens, and she made them for me. With all the...
Earned her living by knitting rabbit wool mittens and muffatees.
There's a nice scarf and some mittens in here.
Did you already lose the mittens that I got you?
Other example, written. Written. So you can say written or written. Written is more common. Just don't say written. It's written. Let's look at some examples that end with T-O-N. Example, cotton. Cotton.
But did you know how happy I was to escape from Charleston? From a world of slaves and corsets and cotton.
He picked cotton in Mississippi, you told me 100 times.
Now you out here picking cotton like the rest of them.
Step up and get your cotton candy.
Like cotton candy.
Button. Button. Not button, it's button. Stop T and fall to the N. Button.
Push a button and end up in Canada or something.
Ting-a-ling! I push a button, and all 5 level control centers are notified the same time you are.
Between us, we don't have the brains to push a button.
In a week, all we'd have to do is push a button. We'd be turning out 100 cars a day.
I mean, how can anyone be serious about anything when some moron can steal a bomb or push a button and nuke us all until our shadows glow?
Carton. Carton. This is a milk carton. Carton. Now let's practice with some words ending in T-A-I-N. Example, certain. Certain. You can say certain or certain, but don't say certain. It's certain.
What makes you certain that your husband is involved with someone?
I think we can be pretty certain that Bourne's not your source then.
I had to be certain that you were a decent man, kind.
I know things.
I'm certain that you know things.
Are you absolutely certain that you understood the gentleman's question?
And I'm not certain that you really understand this trade.
Example, mountain. Mountain. You can say mountain or mountain.
This Grail tablet speaks of deserts and mountains and canyons.
Mountains and the trees and the sea and the breeze.
See all the mountains and the surfers.
Though I have all faith so that I could remove mountains and have not love, I am nothing.
Antonius, with our best troops crushed in the mountains and the rebels marching on us as we speak, what did we celebrate?
Fountain. Fountain. You can say fountain or fountain. Both are fine.
And then I swim in the fountain all afternoon.
I was thinking about a chocolate fondue fountain right there.
That's a fountain of conversation, man.
Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, subscribe to our channel. And if you want to become a member, click the join button. And we'll see you next time.